And that is the freedom. It's not that I was a bad person trying to get good, that I was a sick, twisted, self-pity, full of remorse, trying to hide all that. And on the outside, it was all full of this brash bravado that nobody can fuck with me because I'm special. Attitude.
Oh, yeah.
That comes crashing down. And because all of a sudden, I find out that she loves me no matter what. And I am a human being, not a human doing. You know? And it's from all of that confession, if that's what you want to call it, that I found out that I was hurting me. And how do I stop hurting me? Step 6. Step 6 is the door. Well, 5 is the door. Step 6 is my character defects. These are the things that I keep doing to me, and to you, and you, and you, and you, and I'm hurting everybody. Or the results of all my actions or my words or whatever, it's all unhealthy. And because of all that, I drink over it. I don't want to drink over this shit no more. So I must change my character defects. I can't do it all by myself. You know what my sponsor told me to do? Go be a door reader.
Oh, yeah.
What? Go back to meetings and be a door reader. Not just sitting on one of these little meetings with 20 people either. No, I gotta go to the one that's got 100 people in Southern California every Thursday night. I'm like, reintroduce yourself to people in recovery. And I find out when I do that, when I did that, of course I was scared to death the first 2 or 3 times I did it. But afterwards, everybody starts saying, oh, hi, Lori. And I'm like, oh, hi. Oh, you remember my name. You know what that does to your heart? Somebody I was so afraid of people. I couldn't do what I'm doing here today. This program has taught me that my insides are the same as yours. And we have been self-punishing, self-medicating our mental disease, which is my freaking brain, for so many years. And I have drugged myself down to the depths of hell. Because why? Because I don't think right.
Sure.
And it's because of all that, that's what these steps do. They uncover what we do to ourselves so that I can have freedom, the freedom of knowing. By redoing 4 and 5 in your 10th step, issue by issue, situation by situation, relationship by relationship, whatever it takes, job for job, is that I, by my own thinking, destroy myself. And if I go out and drink, then it's by my own actions. But recovery is my freedom. Step 6 and 7 is the beginning. Go and be a door greeter. Get back into service work. That's where you find out that we all think the same. That's why we're in this program together, and united we're strong, divided we're don't let me be alone. Not for very long anyway. Come over and help me string up Christmas lights. But anyway, you know, that's the key. That's the key. The key is that 4, 5, and 6, and 7 is for me, is where I address my Al-Anon issues, any gambling issue, sexual deviant issues, all of my other isms are in those steps because they're all on how I think. And my thinking controls all of my behavior. And so, and then 8, made a list of all the people we have harmed, became willing to make amends to them all. You're right, you don't need to make the list of the guy who flipped you off, because that's a character defect. You don't need to make an amends to that person. I heard a lot of good things in you tonight, but dang, and that That, I'm gonna tell you a miracle. 1975, I was working in the office in Long Beach. In a, whatever, arts and crafts distributor. Anyway, there was this girl in there that was my supervisor that taught me how to do my job. And I was drinking on the job. And I ended up quitting that job after being there for 5 years. I worked till 1980, 81, right in there. I quit and never told her why. And she was a dear, sweet friend. I found her on Facebook a year ago. I made amends. Because I felt guilty for not telling her why. The amends go on forever, as long as we're open to it. And by the grace of God in this program, I've been sober since 1983. This program works. It's very powerful. What?
If you work it.
If you work it. Yeah, you have to work it. Constantly work it if you want to. If you want freedom, if you want to feel comfortable in your own skin, if you want to be not afraid of people, places, and things, do the works. Because you work it. So I have thanks.
Thanks, Lori.
Love
Lori for president.
Lori for president. Don't get her ego going now.
She's awesome. She's very humble.
Eric, you always want me to come and speak.
You're a marvelous woman. Thank you for letting your light shine. You're such a beautiful woman.
He's praying.
Are there any burning desires? We are pretty much out of time. No?
So much for the early out.
Nobody could top that.
No, I guess not. All right, then. Please remember that anonymity is the spiritual foundation of all our traditions.